Welcome back to Impossibly Unremarkable, a podcast hosted by myself, Jonathan Butts, and my longtime friend, co-host, and rapscallion, Elliot Markson.
Yeah, we're back for another episode of this podcast. Today we're two blind mice. We're looking for a third, so hit me up. Isn't that right?
What does that mean? We're looking for a third.
The three blind mice, bro. It's a nursery rhyme.
That implies
Three
that
blind
you
mice.
and I are a twosome looking to expand.
A third blind mouse.
You think we need a third?
No.
I'm not satisfying enough?
Well, depends. Some days.
Some days.
You have your good days. Your
Well,
bad
what do I
days.
do those days differently than other days?
You have a different energy, you know?
I just want to clear that the energy in this room that is positive is coming from me. It's radiating from my side.
No.
He came in here and he was all in the dumps.
Me?
Big old dump monster over here.
Big old dump truck over here.
Yeah. What's going on? What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
It's my new thing, my new angle.
What's wrong with you?
Aggressive questioning. What's wrong with you?
Probably a lot of things. But I'm doing good. I just ate a lot of food. I'm a little sleepy.
What'd you eat?
We grilled out, which we've been doing because I got the Blackstone grill
The
up.
Blackstone?
Been grilling a lot of meats. We just had burgies.
Burgies.
Grilled up some burgies. and
Turkey
some,
burgies?
No, they were red meat burgies.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, probably why I feel so drained
Is
right
that-
now
is-
because red
is
meat
that
is
why
so...
you refused a sody pop?
Yeah, I can't handle it. I might pass away if I eat one more or drink one more thing besides water.
Okay.
I'm just worried about my general health at this very moment.
No,
I
man.
had 2.5 burgers.
2.5. Why wouldn't you just finish the third one?
Well, it's because we cut Wesley up
What?
some burger.
Oh,
We
my God.
we cut him up. No, he's all in one piece. No, we just cut up a burger for him, but he only eats like half, and he doesn't really eat even that much because he's a toddler.
He only ate half.
So
half a
and then
burger.
it was on Megan's plate, and she's like, "You want this?" I was like, "Fuck yeah! I'm not gonna throw that away, and I'm not putting half a burger in the fridge because then it'll just get thrown away." So I ate it, and I very much regret it right now. I should have just left it. Should have just thrown it away.
No, man.
I just thought, don't waste.
2.5 burgers one time ain't gonna kill you.
What if I do it every day?
And to be honest with you, if like
I've eaten 2.5 burgers every day for the last 14 days.
I would eat
A
burgers
fortnight.
every fucking meal if I could,
You would die.
but I can't.
Pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
That's why. That's not true.
Pretty quickly.
You know what's weird to me?
What?
So you know the Super Size Me guy? He just died.
Yeah. Was that recent?
Yeah, like
Okay.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Well, that just happened.
It just happened.
Okay.
What was very strange was in the days leading up to his death,
Yeah.
he randomly popped up on Twitter as like a talking point
Uh-huh.
because people were talking about him a lot. Like after not hearing about him since, I don't know, I was a child and watched the Super Size Me documentary.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, he struggled with alcoholism or something like that, or some sort
yeah,
of some sort of
I heard
substance
that.
abuse.
Yeah.
So it was just very strange to not ever hear about him for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
Hear about him a lot in a short span of time, and then boom, he's gone.
Why did he come up again?
I don't know. You know,
Did
people
he do something?
No.
Didn't he try to do the Super Size Me thing again?
I don't know. I don't know
He
that
tried
he
to
did.
reboot it.
I know people were talking about how he was like when he would visit with the doctor, and the doctor would be like, "Okay, these levels or whatever are spiking,"
Yeah.
and it was like still consistent with being someone who drinks a ton.
Yeah.
So I think it very well could have been attributed to that.
So everything
So what I'm saying
is
is,
skewed because
you need to eat McDonald's every day.
The point is that everything that he brought to our attention was false, and really, alcohol is the problem.
I kind of wish that, and I never got to do it, but I kind of wish the Super Size Me thing was just still a thing.
No,
I love sometimes you just got to really lean into that fat American culture.
could you imagine if that'd be insane? I can't believe they were allowed to do that in the first place.
What, man?
You want to supersize it?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you want to supersize that?
What's wrong with that?
Hell yeah, supersize my fries.
I mean,
I want a supersize shake.
soda size is like Like
soda
your
sizers.
base small, medium, large have only gotten larger over the years.
That's true. If you get a large soda, like at the movie theater, it's enormous.
It's
Overwhelming.
What's to stop? Like, why should you stop someone from
Health. So they don't die.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I never liked Morgan Spurlock anyways. Who cares? I mean, sad for him, but
Jeez.
sad for his family and his loved ones, I guess.
Yeah. There's always another side of that coin, man. The coin of death.
Yeah, I mean, but like everyone kind of like dies eventually, so.
Not everyone.
Yes, everyone. Literally.
No.
There's never been a person
There's never been
who has not died.
Okay. First he says everyone dies.
No, there's never
And
been.
then he says
No, you're being.
and then he says with an intentional pause at the end, he says, there's never been a person. So I'm trying to figure out what point you're trying to make. First you're saying everyone dies, and then you're saying no one
You're just
exists.
taking what I'm saying very literally.
First you said
there's never been a person.
First you
and
said
the rest
you-
of the sentence was implied.
First you
meaning
said you
there's never
cut
been
Wesley
a
up.
person.
First you're saying you're cutting Wesley up. Man, 2.5 burgers really just...
Oh, it's the red meat. It's an. I'm gonna do my own documentary.
I ate 2.5
isn't good.
burgers once.
This isn't
Follow
good.
me on my journey.
I hate this.
You got to
Are
get...
showing me something. What is that? Oh, she made a basket.
Nice. But you got to get your numbers up, man.
What does that mean?
Eat more red meat.
I can't.
The red meat industry...
I think I have to stop eating it. I can't. I
It's not-
can't.
It's not like you eat it often, do it.
No, we've been eating more since we got the grill out, man, for the last like week or two.
Well, red meat's good.
Yeah, it tastes good. I think it's really hurting my body.
Speaking of a red meat, did you see that Joey Chestnut got banned from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
Why? He was
Um,
juicing. he's on peds.
They found out that he cut a hole in his stomach lining, so the
No,
hot dogs would just fall into his anus.
they were sliding straight
Yeah,
out.
and then he had a colostomy bag just taped to his back.
I mean, that's just dedication.
I mean,
He's just trying to get the W. That's
just classic craftsmanship. No, I think he accepted a sponsorship from one of the bigger. I don't know if it was Impossible Foods or one of the main
yeah.
plant-based meats.
Uh-huh.
And Nathan's is like, no, you can't do that. So
Why?
he's gonzo.
Because he accepted a certain sponsor?
Yeah, for like a competitor.
Oh, whatever.
Like you have Nathan's hot dog, the all beef red meat champion,
yeah.
and then you have the Impossible
Right.
hot dog. I don't know.
Right.
I
They
know
don't.
what's called.
They don't want him, being endorsed by a competitor. But what does it matter? He's still at their thing.
I know, and he said he said it was kind of blindsided. I think he learned about it from people talking about it in the media.
It's too bad.
But it's like if the NFL had just decided to like ban Tom Brady after he had won like 15 titles or something.
I mean,
like
they
that.
did like kind of do the whole Deflategate thing. which is
Yeah,
kinda
but that
bullshit.
didn't stop.
They kind of
him.
did try to kick him down a little bit.
Didn't stop him.
I can't believe they did that to Joey Chestnut. That's crazy. Come on.
I wonder, and I don't know anything about their viewership numbers.
Yeah.
Like how many people are actually
They're
tuning
just
in
trying
to
to
watch
draw some drama.
watch a hot dog eating contest? But not that I ever watched it before, but now I'm even less inclined.
But watch them bring him back. Some people will be like, "Oh, I got to see this."
That's true.
They brought him back.
So maybe he'll reunite in 2025.
Yep. Exactly.
Must watch
They're playing
television.
the longer game.
It's really hard to watch that kind of stuff.
I don't really want to watch people eat. It's pretty disgusting.
I like
How is
watching
he not dead?
because man, it's all about I don't know, man.
How
Genetics.
many does he eat? Like 60 hot dogs?
Yeah, I think
It's
like,
an insane
I think it's
amount.
like 50s or 60s.
It's disgusting. That's crazy. That whole sport needs to actually, you know what? Let's kill the sport. It's
Get rid of
crazy.
competitive eating.
Yes.
That's got to be less damaging to one's body than like football.
Probably, that's true.
How many like competitive eaters do you know that were like
But
tragically dead at 35? It's like no.
I mean, I don't know. I don't keep up with competitive eating, so I don't really know for sure, if there has been an untimely death within that community because I don't have my fingers on the pulse.
They can't
Of,
die because they've mastered like they know that excessive red meat consumption
Yeah.
elongates your life.
Do you remember that show, Man vs. Food?
Yes.
Where that guy would go around the country and he would do random food eating challenges at each restaurant. And it would be like, eat this 15-pound burger and you get your face on a wall in a t-shirt. And he would like try to do it. And he would like for a long time he was actually very successful and like win all these challenges.
That's not
He would
Randy,
beat
is
the
it?
food. Who?
Randy Santel?
No. No.
Because that guy's a competitive eater. And
No.
he was recently, he went to Hoppers.
This was not a competitive eater. This was I don't think he was like an official competitive eater. I think he was just a man who enjoyed eating food.
Oh.
And he was very successful at it. But I think he had to take a break from that show because I think he had a heart attack or something. So, I mean, you know.
That makes sense. I mean, I wonder if they ever determined the cause of that.
I think it was the eating.
You never know with
I
these
don't-
things.
I mean, there were some that were just disgusting. 8 pounds of wings.
Is there a food out there that you think you could, like if you had to eat an excessive amount of a certain food as a challenge, which food would you pick? Do you think that you could be the most successful with?
Mashed potatoes. Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it would fill me up quick, but like I could down a lot of mashed potatoes, I bet.
How much?
At least a bowl full. like a big bowl. Like think like a normal sized bowl, double it.
This man could eat 2 servings of mashed potatoes.
Hey, that's I don't know.
Man versus a single meal.
What if it was just like what else? I could eat like a bunch of like broccoli, I bet. I could eat the fuck out of some broccoli. Watermelon.
No,
says
watermelon.
Emily.
You have too much watermelon. That fills your stomach really
See,
easily.
I would just be really worried about the seeds. Like sometimes that they like grow in your stomach and then you have a watermelon
Yeah,
growing
that's a
inside
fear.
of you.
That's a real
I saw
fear.
that on Rugrats once.
Was it who did that happen to? Was it Tommy?
I think it was Tommy, yeah.
Who's
Or
the
Chucky?
kid?
No, it's
Yeah,
Chucky.
okay.
It was
Because Chucky
for
always
sure.
had stupid shit happen.
Chucky he had a rough life too.
I think his mom died.
He had there was a whole episode where, the dad had to tell Chucky that his, wise mom wasn't around anymore. Really sad, really heartfelt. Great show.
Shout out Rugrats.
Shout out Rugrats.
Wasn't it like a teenage Rugrat?
They
version?
did do a version where they were all grown up or something, where they were in high school.
Just
Not as good.
Not something you need explored.
No.
Because who is that for?
The people who watched Rugrats and then got a little bit older. So
I don't see it. I don't see the appeal.
man, that's I can't believe I remembered that show right there. It's a deep pull, Rugrats.
Rugrats?
I don't think about Rugrats that often.
There's an excellent
Despite
Rugrats
what you might think.
Rugrats video game.
Really?
The N64 that
No
I used
way.
To, yeah. It was like
What did you even do in that game?
I think that one was like a board game style.
What?
Like if you put Mario Party and Rugrats together.
That's strange. That didn't need to happen.
I'll get it on my phone. I'll show you. On my on my N64 emulator.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'll show you, man.
That's all right. We don't
Let's
need to
stop this
explore
thing
that.
early so that I can show you.
That's okay. What have you been doing, by the way?
Me?
Yeah, have you been done anything lately?
Well, we both attended the wedding of a close friend this past weekend.
No, I'm talking about fun stuff.
Okay, I haven't done much then.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, talk about that. Sure.
Our dear friends Kyle and Emily got married this past weekend.
Woo!
Congratulations, friends.
They did it.
We know you don't listen.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want, to be honest.
Checked your registry and I didn't see a podcast subscription on there, so
Yeah.
boo.
That was fun though. That was a fun wedding. I enjoyed it.
It was very good. I would say the highlight of the wedding for me.
Uh-huh.
So picture this, all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to set the mood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the dance floor,
Sure.
tearing it up.
Absolutely.
Dancing Queen by ABBA is playing.
Uh-huh.
I got one of my favorite people in the world in my arms, Wesley. I'm holding up Wesley.
Yeah.
We're dancing.
I remember.
The lights get low. He starts eyeing me.
What?
And Megan says to me, he looks like he wants to kiss you.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, looking at him like, Wesley, you can do that if you want to. And he leaned in and he gave me a kiss. And it was like so magical. So wonderful.
Yeah, he gave you a kiss on the cheek. It was very adorable.
It was very, 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 very cute.
Yeah.
Made me feel very special. Because normally when I try to interact with Wesley, I'll talk to him. and he'll look at me, and then he'll turn his head away.
He gets very distracted though.
I think
Loves, like looking at other people.
but it's
looking at
happened when it's like
dogs.
when there's no one else around.
Well, like sometimes there's like things.
I think he's just shy,
Yeah, like if he doesn't know you that well,
but he should.
you
know.
are never around.
I mean, you kicked me out. You don't invite me there anymore.
You're always welcome. My door's always open.
That's
You
not
literally
true.
keep it unlocked.
That's not true.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, yeah, don't,
No.
don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, because if you're going to tell the people that you leave your door unlocked, you might as well tell them the address too.
I'm kidding. I lock my doors despite what my wife tries to do. She tries to let everyone in. But I am the head of security and I don't let it happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you run a tight ship.
absolutely.
Call you tight ship Markson.
Yeah, they used to call me that for a while.
What do they call you now?
Just tight Markson.
Tight Markson.
They lost the ship. I don't know what happened.
Mm.
Yeah, Wesley gave you a kiss on the cheek. He doesn't do that for everybody. He really doesn't. I don't even think he's kissed his grandpa on the cheek yet. So
Score 1, Jonathan. I'm waiting, Steve. Pickleball me, man. We'll crush you.
Set it up, dude. Set it up.
Is there like actually skill involved in pickleball?
Yeah.
Like,
There
okay,
literally
but
is.
it's just you and me though. It's like, there's not though, right?
Yeah, you're right. Nobody else listens to this. So, no.
I mean, I watch it be played. I have excellent hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
I'm halfway decent at tennis, which means I'd have to be elite at pickleball.
Yeah, you could probably be a professional pickleball player.
I think
based
the
on that
only thing
description.
holding me back is not understanding the sport.
Right.
But once I get that part out of the way, then it's, the runway's clear.
you learn the rules, you're
It's
probably
takeoff time.
a top tier pickleballer. Easily.
I mean, how many elite pickleballers are out there right now?
Not that many. A lot of them died already.
Oh yeah,
It's a geriatric sport, so a lot of casualties.
damn. I saw a TikTok not too long ago that was talking about why. Maybe laugh so hard about it was a woman talking about why pickleball is one of the most expensive sports to partake in.
Why?
And she said that she had turned down job opportunities. She was like, I'm in the whole 80 grand for this, for my pickleball journey.
What?
And people pressed her. She's like, what do you mean? How have you spent 80,000?
Yeah, what?
And she's like, well, I'm not working. It's like, okay, you don't get to include opportunity cost.
Wait, what? I spend so much time playing pickleball. I don't work, so I'm actually losing
Yeah.
$80,000 a year of what I used to make in my job
So
that I quit.
so delusional. And of like all sports to be like, yeah, I'm chasing my dreams. And I'm setting aside work opportunities so that I can play pickleball.
Yeah. What sport would you set it all aside for to pursue?
I mean, if I could do it over again, I feel like, what?
As if you'd
Say it.
tried when you were younger, you would have become a professional athlete.
No, I never would have become a professional athlete, but I wish I had like actually put in effort to baseball
Yeah.
because I didn't really do that.
Yeah, you could have maybe been I don't know if you would have made the batting order, but you would have been close.
If I tried, I could have played. Probably would have played all 4 years of high school,
Yeah.
and that might have been my peak. But I could have had fun playing it.
Yeah.
Baseball's a lot of fun.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crack of the bat, the peanuts.
Peanuts it's a sport. You don't eat the peanuts while you're in the dugout, do you?
Yeah, you can.
Why?
What do you think they do in there?
That's what you guys are doing. That's that why all the
Bro,
pitchers
okay.
have a little belly is because they're eating too much peanuts?
Not all pitchers have a little belly.
A lot of them do.
Google Pablo Lopez abs.
Okay.
Do it.
One guy has a good metabolism.
Oh, there's a lot of pitchers are very, very good athletes.
Emily's looking up Pablo's abs right now, I think.
Or show me Joe Ryan's abs.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah.
I would hope that some of them.
Well, what would you have dropped it all for?
I bet I could have been a pretty good Olympic handballer.
Handball.
Yeah, handball.
What the fuck is handball?
You know handball, where they run around, they got the ball in their hand, they throw it in a goal. Could have been me.
That would have been you.
Or I could
You don't have
have
hands. Your hands are tiny as fuck.
Dude, I got hands, bro.
You don't.
Fuck you, dude.
You don't got hands.
No, I got hands. If anyone's got hands, I got hands. You don't have hands.
I have hands.
You don't have hands. You don't know how to use those hands.
I could palm a heavy set breast.
It's not about what you got. It's about how you use it.
It's entirely about what you got.
I don't care how big your hands are.
Look at 'em.
I don't care how big your mitts are. You can't. You don't have my hands.
I'm gonna put like an on-screen circle that has like the diameter, so you know exactly how big my hands are.
Whatever, dude.
You don't know shit. And handball's dumb. There's no way that's an Olympic sport.
It actually is, I think.
Handball?
Handball.
I thought that was like something you played in middle school.
Yeah, it is.
Like when the gym teacher's like, I don't
It's
know
the
what
biggest
we're doing
sport in
today.
Latvia, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Shut up.
Come on.
Latvia has to be basketball. I'm pretty sure.
No. No.
They love Latvia. They love basketball in Latvia is what I meant to say.
I went to a concert last night.
What?
Yeah.
Is that why you dodged my texts?
Yeah, that's why I've been avoiding you.
Where'd you go?
I went to the Armory and we went and saw Orville Peck.
Oral Peck?
Orville Peck.
Josh's mouthier old brother. Josh Peck.
Yeah, I got it.
Oral Peck.
Yep.
I do parties and weddings.
Nobody's gonna hire you, bro. Not after that.
How was Oral Peck?
Orville Peck was amazing. He was great. He's like he's kind of like a country artist. He's a gay cowboy, so he's a lot of fun. His voice is very deep. He kind of sounds like Elvis. He even went up there, and the first thing he said was like, "Hi, I'm Orville Peck," and we were all like, "Oh shit!" He sounded like Elvis.
Okay.
That's pretty sick. I couldn't do it there because I have a higher pitched voice, but he low. Like try to go low.
Me?
Yeah, go low.
Orville Peck.
Not even close.
I figured.
Yeah. But it was actually really good. Good performance. Good show. He played a lot of good stuff, and it was fun.
Thank you. That was
I went with my favorite people. My best friends in the world.
It's just such a jackass.
Neil and his girlfriend. Garrett was supposed to come, and then he texted that day. He's like, "I'm not going."
Why?
He never bought a ticket. We thought he did. We thought he bought a ticket, and he didn't.
That's a classic Garrett move.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't have gone. So thanks for the invite.
No, I didn't think he would.
No, I'm not into Oral Peck.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyways, it was fun. But that's it. Wesley's kind of almost walking.
I've been getting the videos.
Yeah, he's
Very
going to take
exciting.
like 3-4 steps, which is pretty good from taking 0 steps. So, he's making some progress. He's looking pretty good.
Would you rather see your son walk for the first time
Uh-huh.
or see us get our 1,000,000th subscriber?
My son walk, probably.
All right. Well, one of those is likely and the other's not likely.
One of those
I'll let
is
the
prob-
viewers figure it out.
One of those is probably going to happen in the next week.
The other one might happen if you gave us, at this rate, 1,000 years to develop this podcast.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, a good millennia would do it. Yeah. So I've been just kind of living it, doing it. Yeah. Hopefully Wesley will be walking soon here.
Why are you being so low T right now?
What are you talking about?
Low T.
What does that mean? Like low testosterone?
Yeah,
Is that what that means?
that's my new thing.
Like you're trying to emasculate me right now?
I'm like far right now.
What? You are?
Yeah.
Since when?
This isn't bizarre news, but you want to know who the latest like right-wing champion is?
Who?
It's this girl on TikTok.
Oh, I saw. Is
who
she the girl who said the N-word and got fired
said
from her
the
job?
N-word, got fired from her job, and now she's like going on right-wing talk shows. Like,
Of
is
course
that
she is.
what the world we're living in?
Isn't that crazy? Like, don't right-wing people just see how that works? Like, oh, the girl who said the N-word and got fired? Yeah, let's have her on the show.
Yeah,
I bet she has some good things to say.
That's a person I want to
Like-
represent us.
Do we not see what's going on here?
A lot of conservative commentators are failed actors.
Really?
Emily says a lot of conservative commentators are failed actors.
So they just did that?
That might be the case for a lot of people who appear on screen and radio, though.
Maybe.
A lot of failed actors out there.
You did go to that acting class.
I'm
that
a
one
failed
time.
actor, yeah. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
want to go to an acting class with me?
Sure.
I'll act your socks off.
Okay. I would love to try to see you do like a serious scene, like a serious monologue or something.
I can be serious.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I'm serious all the time. I'm as serious as a heart attack, bro. I'm as serious as a colon polyp, bro.
if you're gonna pick like a monologue or something, like what movie would you pick it from?
What movie would I pick it from?
Interstellar.
No, there's
You'd
not.
be up there going like Murph,
Dude.
Murph.
Interstellar critics have like one thing to say, and it's the word Murph. That's all they say. What's your favorite movie? I had one for this. What? What is she saying?
Boyhood.
No,
It's not
it's
Boyhood,
it's
although I did bawl during that movie.
like
A ball, yeah. No, I don't know. I really like Dazed and Confused.
Inter-
or
dude.
Midsummer.
That is a strange film to be your favorite. There's not a monologue in. I mean, there's not much of a monologue in Interstellar.
It's probably true.
I don't know. I would do the classic. I don't know. I can't think of a single monologue off the top of my head.
Me neither.
But I would crush it probably.
Yeah, you probably would, dude.
As long
Probably
as,
would crush
as
it.
long as no one watches me.
Isn't that the whole point?
I have stage, right?
Oh. Yeah, let's go to an acting class, dude.
I want to go to an improv show
Sure.
or an improv class.
We could
Or
join.
both.
We could make our own improv group.
What we call ourselves.
They have names.
Improv groups?
Improv
Yeah, that's
groups
like
have names.
that's like 80% of it.
What is the what? Like
Yeah,
what's
man.
what's an improv group name?
The belly laughs.
Give me a fucking break. That is not.
Yeah, man.
Nobody would name themselves that.
Yeah, they would.
Couldn't we just like call ourselves like I don't know, the troop?
No. Because it has to be silly.
Did you know that a group of horses can also be called a team of horses?
Anything can be anything. That's not
Ooh.
news.
Our comedy group would be called the Team of Horses.
All right, you're not in it.
Why?
Because you're awful at improv.
Come on,
You're
dude.
telling us all that you're terrible at improv by trying to come up with shitty names.
You came up with belly laughs, dude. That's fucking trash.
That's like an improv group name,
Yeah,
though.
and that's why nobody likes improv. It's because of things like that.
People love improv.
People love good improv.
But there's like a very, like, this is improv, and then there's like a...
yeah, there's like these are the good improv people, which is like the top one, like 0.0001%, and then the rest of improv is down here. It's trash. I saw an improv group once at a local brewery. They're not great.
And it was good. But here's the thing. They're putting themselves out there. They're getting on stage. They're trying something that most ordinary folks would be too
Could
smart to
definitely
do.
Too smart. All right, what's your rec of the week?
Me?
Yeah,
Surely you thought of one.
I did.
Then let us have it.
All right, my rec of the week is a show on Max, HBO Max. It's called Hacks.
I'm
It's about you, bro.
I'm a hack.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kidding. No,
Have
it's
you know? Like, I'll turn off the camera. And have you noticed that you've been a bully lately?
yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I've been coming with the bully energy.
I'm okay. I
Doing
didn't
it
really
on
do a good
purpose.
job at disarming you there. So carry on.
No, the show's called Hacks. It's about a fictional, superstar comedian lady named what's her name? Fucking Deborah or something. Deborah Vance. Yeah, something like that. She's a famous comedian. I think they based her off of like Joan Rivers or something. I don't know. But basically, she has like a residency in Vegas. But there's like starting to feel like her material's getting stale and they need ideas. So in comes our main character, Ava Daniels. She's a struggling writer in LA who recently got fired for a tweet that she had that was negatively received by her company and was let
She
go.
was canceled.
She was canceled in a way.
Did she say the N-word?
No, I forget what it was. It was something silly. But you'll have to watch the show and find out.
Okay.
But in comes Ava Daniels, who has the same agent as Deborah Vance. So he's like, all right, Deborah's looking for a writer, which she isn't really. She's kind of pissed when she shows up. So he sends Ava out to Las Vegas to help Deborah write some jokes. And our nice bisexual queen, Ava Daniels, gets out into Vegas, baby, and then she starts, trying to help Deborah Wright, and then they bump heads, and then silly things occur. It's in Las Vegas.
I was just waiting for you to say hijinks. Hijinks and
No, I'm not going to say that this time. Silly things occur. They're in Las Vegas, and it's a great show, and things just kind of take off from there. It also has, the guy, Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore, and you know that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it.
Nice. It's a deep cut.
It's a great show.
I think that
There's
guy.
3 seasons. I think it just got renewed for a 4th, so...
I think that guy was in the superhero movie.
The what?
The superhero movie
What?
with Drake Bell, Shooter McGavin.
He was in a superhero movie with Drake Bell.
The movie called the superhero movie. It's a superhero
Which
parody.
superhero movie was it?
This might be like the lowest of low for comedy.
What are you talking about?
This is what we're doing. I'm telling you, it's called the superhero
This is a
movie.
podcast, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Yeah, I know what shitty movie you're talking about. I've seen it.
It's not shitty.
Yes, it is. Are you serious? He's like a green firefly or some shit, or
Yeah.
yeah. It's not good. Shooter McGavin's in that?
Yeah, he's the villain.
No way. No way.
I just rewatched a clip of it because it comes up on TikTok. Because that's like 80% of TikTok is just like movies and TVs condensed into small clips.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Shooter McGavin and Drake Bell facing off, and it just gets me every time. It's so fucking funny.
Really?
I mean, it's a terrible movie, but this one scene is amazing. Shooter McGavin throws these blades at him.
Uh-huh.
And Drake Bell does this backflip, this very cinematic backflip, and then both just hit him, and he hits the ground. It's amazing. You got to see it.
That's incredible.
It's incredible stuff.
I've seen the movie. It's just been so long.
It has been a long time. Has the parody movie gone? Is that done?
I don't think they make a lot of money. There's no way. I bet they stopped making those parody movies. Yeah, they're out. I know big Hollywood, and they're out on them.
Not that I'm sad about it, but you just don't get the scary movies anymore.
Yeah, I never liked those. Really, they're kind of just a little too silly.
That's cheap. They're cheap laughs.
What parody would you want?
What parody would I want?
If you wanted somebody to make a parody of a movie, what parody would you want it to be?
Well, I wanted the superhero, a superhero parody, and they did it. They perfected it.
Yeah, but
with the superhero movie.
If they were gonna make a new one, Miracle on Ice.
I mean, that's
parody.
Maybe that's just name things and parody.
I don't know.
I don't know. This thing, life is.
And I'm bad at improv.
Life is kind of
name a movie. That's all you had to do. You could have made an argument for it.
The Barbie movie, parody movie.
That'd be tough to do. It's already so
no.
silly.
I can totally see them doing a action figure parody. You know,
of the Barbie movie.
Well, just pick a different one.
Yeah, but I feel like it has to be the concept is serious and you're making fun of it almost. That's why the scary movies work so well. That's why the superhero movie kind of worked, I guess.
I mean, it's a 10 out of 10.
Because they're taking something that people take very seriously and they're shitting on it a little bit.
That be parody.
That's the whole point. So by picking the Barbie movie, it's already so silly. How would you even parody it? By making it even sillier?
So you thought the...
I mean, there was very serious things being talked about, but
well,
you can't tell me that the Barbie movie wasn't a little silly. There was a pregnant Barbie. There was all these silly characters. They were making it very tongue-in-cheek. It was very
This man thinks there are pregnant Barbies.
There was a pregnant Barbie at one point. There are currently not pregnant Barbies.
What I'm hearing is this guy doesn't like the
All
Barbie
I'm saying
movie.
is the movie...
This guy doesn't like the message, the powerful messages behind the Barbie movie.
That's not what I said. I'm just saying the tone of the movie is already silly, so trying to parody it would be difficult. Or make it a good parody, at least. Which is why I would pick Saving Private Ryan, parody.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, so watch Hacks.
Soldiers dying, but funny.
I'm just kidding, man. I don't know. I don't know what people do.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was I don't know who it was saying. Maybe it was Matt Damon. I think when he was on the whatchamacallit, the Hot Ones, he was talking about how like movies of like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s just simply cannot exist anymore
Why?
because the money model, the way films make
Good Will
money
Hunting.
these days.
Parody.
Okay.
I love that movie.
Just pick a Matt Damon movie, downsizing parody. We bought a zoo parody. No, but the way things are now is like there's no room to make like you think like there's so many like little silly movies that you just like a one and done kind of watch back in the 90s and the early 2000s, and those things don't exist now. Like, it has to be like it's huge box office hit or bust.
Yep.
Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, it sucks because a lot of the best movies were those one-off type movies. They just were. And I feel like we should go back to making stuff like that.
Like that Mel Gibson movie.
What?
Where he knows like what women are thinking. What Women Want, I believe, is the name of that
really? Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't get that doesn't happen anymore. You don't get those anymore.
Movies like they don't make comedies like they used to, you know? Like movies like Shallow Hal don't exist anymore.
That's true.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That movie's fucking ridiculous.
I don't think it's very good.
I kind of liked it
Okay.
at the time when I was 13.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I haven't seen it. Does it hold up, do you think?
Probably not.
Probably pretty misogynistic.
Probably
I
pretty
imagine.
misogynistic. Though.
Yeah.
Jack
just
Black
remember
and
that one
Gwyneth
guy-
Paltrow.
I just remember, what's his name from Seinfeld had a tail. Do you remember that? He had a tail. This whole thing, he had a tail.
I don't remember that.
Come on, dude. You
I don't
remember,
remember that. Basketball? You never get basketball anymore.
It's true.
Man.
I've never seen that.
Really?
Nah.
It's a sports parody.
You'll just watch anything like about baseball.
I mean, I like
You've
baseball.
probably seen every baseball movie ever.
That is a good point. There are a ton of like cute baseball movies from my childhood that would never be made today.
Like what?
Have you ever seen Little Big League?
Nope.
What?
Never seen it.
Little Big League is a genuinely good film.
So
That's
wait,
my recommendation of the week. Watch cute little 90s baseball movies. Little Big League. You know what team it's centered on? Centered on the Minnesota Twins, baby. Have you really never seen it?
No, Little Big League?
Yeah.
Why is it a Little Big League?
The premise is that a child becomes the manager for the Minnesota Twins. And it's a good movie. And it's centered around the Minnesota Twins.
You can't be serious.
Just
dude.
like Rookie of the Year, centered around the Cubs. A kid becomes a professional pitcher. Those movies were my childhood.
You know, and
man.
I changed my mind. I'm glad they don't make those movies anymore.
It's like good though. It's cute. They got Ken Griffey Jr. for that thing. They got Randy Johnson
kid
for it.
becomes the manager of the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah.
And they made a movie about it.
Yeah. Next, you're gonna tell me you haven't seen Angels in the Outfield.
I have seen that.
Great movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, is he like the kid in it?
Yeah, he's the kid.
Yeah. No, that one sucks. Too.
Like Mike, basketball.
Oh, that one's gassed.
Because it's
Where he puts
basketball.
on the shoes.
Is that
He
really
puts on the shoes, and then he's got Michael Jordan's
I'm
like
just saying, like,
abilities.
there's all those cute things that don't happen anymore.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. Like, what
Yeah.
do kids grow up on now these days? Like, what do you think the movie for Wesley's going to be? The one that he watches on repeat. It's probably just going to be Bluey. It's just
Maybe.
going to be Bluey reruns.
Nah, it'll be something. Like it'll be like Inside Out 2. Just kidding. I don't know. What do kids watch these days? I have no idea.
Well, realistically, it'd probably be like Frozen 4 or whatever.
Do they have that many?
I think they've only done 2 Frozens.
Yeah, that's good. They
It
should
better
leave
not
at
be
that.
Minions. I hope you're not raising him to be a Minion.
Oh, he would never be a Minions kid. Minions kids are.
They're different.
Yeah, they're different, bro.
They bleed different.
Yeah.
Their blood's thicker.
What?
What? Question of the day.
Question of the day. So we went to a wedding this weekend. And you're getting married as well.
Yeah.
And I did see you tear it up on the dance floor, as you had mentioned.
I want to be clear that this past weekend wasn't my best performance. I would give myself a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I was being a little generous with the tear it up on
All
the
right,
dance
you
floor.
don't
I was
have
just
to
trying to
say
sell the
any-
question
say
a little
more
bit.
than that.
But what songs, what wedding or what music at weddings do you not like to hear? Or
I don't know how to
at
answer.
your wedding, what songs will you not allow to be played?
I don't want to offend anybody.
Who are
Because
you?
what if I say a song and then like people that listen are like, but I love that song and I played that song on my
Well,
wedding.
they can certainly feel that way about that song, but you do not
I'm
have
fervently anti Cotton Eye Joe.
to. Dude, what the fuck, dude?
Fervently.
You know our friends love Cotton Eye Joe.
Exactly why I didn't want to say it.
No, I agree.
Also, country in general. So we're working on a playlist right now.
Yeah.
And I want it to be specifically curated so that there's not any lulls, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because too often
Banger.
too often
After
it
banger.
happens where like you
After
might get
banger.
1 to 2, maybe even 3 songs in a row
Yeah.
that you can't really dance to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crowd starts to disperse, you start to lose the energy and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So that's one of them. Generally, the country in general, there's like not a lot of good country songs to dance to.
Wrong. You just don't know the right ones.
Okay.
Dug my key into the side of his. Come on.
I still wouldn't.
Finish it.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to a song
Finish
about cheating
It's a great
on
song.
my wedding night.
Banger. Don't care. You should still play it. Banger.
Not going to play it. In fact, Emily, add it to the do not playlist.
Wagon Wheel. Always hits.
We have this. Okay, Wagon Wheel's an exception. Shout
Chicken
out
Fried.
Darius Rucker.
Like the
No.
chicken fried.
No, fuck no.
Da, da, da. Orville Peck. Just kidding. Nobody knows who he is. No, you're right. That's pretty much it.
Also, the shots.
Yeah, do you like that?
No.
No.
It's too
You
juvenile.
don't like Lil Jon?
No, it makes me feel like a child.
Hmm.
Turn down for what? Also a no. That's a no-no.
Damn. I just like, for me, if I'm going to be dancing or on the dance floor, I would prefer to feel like I'm in a frat party basement. Like I
Really?
want to hear like rap bangers. I want it to be dirty. I hate
Like the music or just like
I-
the atmosphere?
both.
The people?
I think trying to play clean music so your like old grandparents don't have a heart attack is so stupid. Like, no, we're gonna play regular adult music. I don't care. The kids can go home. It's already 10 o'clock or whatever. Like, get them out of here, or tell them that this is what adults dance to. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to. I hate censoring weddings. I hate it. We didn't censor mine.
I know that's
If
why.
I
We,
re-
that's
if
why
I
we
remember
left.
correctly.
We left early.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I'm just so sick of like we'll play these songs for these people, and then then we'll play the fun music around here. But then we'll
Because
sprinkle in some safe songs.
The truth of weddings today is the dance floor in a wedding is sacred. You know, that's sacred territory.
yeah
And old people, they're just not propping the dance floor up. You know,
No.
that's not your audience.
Yeah.
All right.
right
I distinctly remember, and I hope it's okay to share this.
sure.
But one of your brothers asked me to DJ their wedding.
I was also DJing.
Okay.
We were DJing together. if you recall.
Co-DJs, and we did a shite job.
We did.
But and I don't remember who this was, but this elderly woman came up and was like, "You have to play the Flying Dutchman.
The kids will love it.
Everyone's gonna get on the dance floor." And
Yeah.
we're like, no wrong answers, I guess. And
Yeah.
we played it, and it was her, another elderly woman, and then 2 children. They dragged onto the dance floor. Everyone else got off
Yeah,
because it was
it was a
some
disaster.
some old ass polka song. And I don't have a problem with polka. It has its place in
Oh, I do. It sucks.
the world discography. Like, okay, I'll dance to polka at like a Viennese ball, because that's like where that
How
belongs.
often are you at Viennese balls?
We went to like 4 in a row.
I know they do them at our college. They do them every fucking year.
but like that's the place for it. It's not like a wedding. It's like unless
Nah.
you're like 90 years old and getting married. By all means, follow your bliss. Listen to the Flying Dutchman and any other.
Yeah, you can play whatever music you
weird-ass
want
music.
at your third wedding or whatever.
But that was a DJ. That was a dance killer.
yeah,
And that's the objective for dance floor management, is avoiding the dance killer.
yeah.
I could teach a master class on this.
Really?
It would just be songs I like.
And this
Songs
song is good.
Songs I know I would
This
I'd
song
dance to.
bad. You're just going through a slideshow. Chicken dance, kill it.
Yeah, no. I don't.
Needs to
I
be
don't know
murdered.
how much I feel about. Like, I don't know that I love group dances.
Oh, this one might be a hot, spicy take for some people. Uptown Funk needs to go. Uptown Funk needs to stop being played.
I don't hate it, but I don't think we would play it at our wedding.
I think there's better Bruno Mars you could play if you're going to play Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
So Uptown Funk can go get bent. I don't need it anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's a tough opinion to have, but someone's got to come out and say it.
There are a lot of songs like that like I feel like are only played at like an event like that.
Yeah.
Like, how many people are listening to that Nicki Minaj Rocket Ship song?
What?
You know, the Starships.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
Outside of like a wedding or like
Nobody.
an event where you're playing music, like who's listening to it?
Nobody.
Who listens to Starships on the drive home?
I don't know. Somebody probably. No, I don't. Nobody.
It's him.
If
It's
I'm
him.
not doing it, then nobody's doing it.
It's this guy. He made it abundantly clear that he listens to Starships by Nicki Minaj.
My guilty pleasure. It's my Spotify Wrapped. It's my number one played song. Yeah, no, there's so many songs you could name. Just like stop that, get rid of that one.
Sweet
Erase it.
Caroline, no, that's that
Never.
one's gone.
Gone. We don't need it anymore, except at
86.
baseball games.
That's true. That's where that song belongs.
Yeah,
In the ballpark with the peanuts,
yeah. Keep it at the ballpark,
the
people.
hot dogs, and everything else.
Yeah,
Good question.
yeah. Thanks, bro.
But also, and I'll put this disclaimer out:
Yeah.
if you're the bride and the groom, and those are the songs you want to play, then play them.
Well, I mean, that
'Cause
is the thing at the end of the day.
Fuck
is-
what everyone else thinks.
The point is, it's your wedding, so you should just play whatever you want.
That's why we're listening at our wedding. It's already been decided. I haven't told Emily, but it's been decided. We're going to listen to the entirety of Hans Zimmer's soundtracks, all of his soundtracks.
Okay, I'll be going home
We'll
early.
do Lion King.
That would actually be crazy if you just start playing like soundtracks.
The DJ's like,
Hans
everyone get
Zimmer
on the floor. It's
soundtracks.
Time by Hans Zimmer. That would go hard.
Would it?
Time? Inception?
No.
Yeah, it would.
Stop. How would you dance to that? No way.
Easily.
Come on, dude.
Like, with a lot of ease, you would dance to it.
Dude, you hear that new Charlie XCX album?
No. I heard she lowercased or uppercased her last part of her
What?
name. Yeah, I heard she changed her name.
I don't know.
So now it's like the XCX are either lowercase or uppercase now.
I don't know if she did or not, but I like.
That's what I
like
heard,
the
man.
album. It's good.
Cool.
It's really good. It's a pop.
Is that,
pop
is that a
album.
wrec?
Sure, yeah. It's called
Shut
Brat.
off here. Give me. I don't want to
called
hear.
Brat.
I don't want to hear about it anymore. Give
It's
me
about
your,
you.
Give me your phone. I got a heater for bizarre news. That actually poses a pretty incredible hypothetical philosophical question.
Really?
Did you look at the title?
No, I didn't.
Good.
I'm going in blind.
Here's my recommendation of the week. Don't be born with allergies. Allergies suck. You ever wake up and just like wish you were not alive? That's either allergies or it's depression.
Or both.
Or both. The rare wombo combo. All right. Ray J ponders whether sex tape with Kim Kardashian altered the course of humanity.
What?
Yeah.
Probably did.
Exactly.
Butterfly effect.
Have you heard of the podcast Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, is that Shannon Sharp?
Yeah. Good on you.
Yep.
He was recently on Club Shay Shay, which apparently is like
It's huge.
it's a huge thing.
That was that whole Cat Williams thing.
What?
The Cat Williams thing, or he was all like, in 2024, y'all gonna get it, or something like that. It's all gonna come out. He's like trying to talk about the industry.
No.
Okay, whatever. Continue.
Ray J questions, how different would we all be? Having been asked about his life with no sex tape. You know, he's reached that post sex tape life.
He's finally reached his post-nut clarity.
How different would this whole fucking thing be? How different would this industry be? Everything would be different. There might not be any OnlyFans and all things like that. All the opportunities like that. Probably more people would go to college. Are we part of the cure or are we part of the disease? He asks.
I mean,
He's just trying to make it right, is what he says.
I don't know if he's right about the college thing. Although I could see how people would see how successful Kim Kardashian became after that, and feel like they could do the same.
I feel like it definitely was I don't know that I would call it humanity altering,
No,
but I think there's kind of like a disease forming over society as a whole as it relates to our connection with the internet.
Sure.
and our connection with social media. And I feel like it might have started there.
Really?
Potentially. At least
Was that the
it's-
first like big sex tape? Or was there ones before that? Emily knows a lot about this. Clearly, she's nodding her head very like adamantly. Like there
Yeah.
are many sex tapes before this that were way more important.
I'm just thinking, like, do you think they, like, are the first ones to come up with...
Well, no, there was definitely sex tapes before, but I'm thinking, is this the most influential sex tape? What about who was it? Pamela Anderson and the guy in that band from the
Tommy.
Motley Crue. Yeah, Tommy Lee.
just Tommy Lee.
I think so.
No, because that one's not on the brain like the Kim K,
True.
Ray J is. And you got the Kardashians out of that.
But I think it was also the era that it happened in too. It was very like, I don't know, like that was when things were kind of popping off.
Mm-hmm.
Like what year was that? That was like
It's the 2000s.
it was 2000s. So I mean, like, yeah, it was like becoming internet culture almost.
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
then
Like
then
it
you,
was-
you
internet
get
culture
you
was
get the
becoming a thing.
Kardashians out of that, which I think is a net negative for the world.
I don't know.
I think so.
What's wrong with the Kardashians? They're out here
I don't
doing their
know.
thing, making their money.
That's part of the problem.
You wouldn't, without Kim Kardashian, you wouldn't have Yeezus.
Okay.
At least not in the same way. You might not even have the life of Pablo.
Okay, that's all right.
Think about that. Or at least you would, but it would be different. Probably, most likely.
Might be worse.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm pro Kardashian.
That's all I'm saying. And yes, Kanye sucks, but those albums don't.
What did the life of Pablo lead to? We need to connect this web.
Um,
So it starts with Ray J penetrating Kim Kardashian. and-
yeah, it
and
starts there.
where does it lead to?
Uh,
But also the funny thing is like Ray J is not.
he's not.
No one
relevant.
cares about him.
How did he even get on that podcast?
I don't know.
Shannon just had a really slow week. He's like, who do we have?
Yeah.
Ray J? All right.
He's got a deep bench that he pulls from.
Yeah, apparently.
We need to get people on here again.
Sure.
Been longing for guests. People
Yeah.
keep reaching out, and I always turn them down because it's
Why?
about creating that exclusivity.
What?
Yeah, man. The
What's
harder,
wrong with you?
the harder.
What?
Yeah, man. I keep turning them away. I say,
You suck, dude. What the
I
fuck?
say we're booked. We're packed. There's no way we can accommodate you. So then the buzz gets created. They're like, oh my god, I tried to get on this podcast, but
They're full.
they're full. They don't got room for me.
Proceeds to have no guests.
It'll pay off. Don't
Okay.
just watch.
Yeah.
It'll pay off.
For sure.
It's gonna make a lot of sense one of these days.
Sure, Dan. Yeah.
But here's the thing: I right now could not be successful if I released a sex tape,
Yeah.
and that's
Well,
part
'cause
of the
so many
problem
people
with the
just
world.
do it now.
It's part of the problem now.
I mean, like so many people have OnlyFans. So many people can sell themselves in that way. In honestly a much more like safer manner because you're
Yeah.
on your own terms, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So that's a good thing.
I mean, you could. I'm sure there's a market for you.
Didn't love the way you looked me up and down when
I'm
you
sure
said
there's
that.
a market for you. You're a tall drink of water.
Why'd you lick your lips when you said it?
I don't know. Lips are chapped. Don't know what to tell you. Tall drink of water.
Okay, we're done now.
What?
We're done.
No. No.
Yeah, man.
Fine. Yeah, so with that all being said, just take a moment, sit with yourself, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and think, how did Ray J having sex with Kim Kardashian affect your life?